Houston, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Jackson going to throw it. Rushes on. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Third and long coming up. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. On the return. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet. There. The Longhorns offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Cam Coleman, portal transfer from Auburn. They'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run, but what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he makes the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Jackson will throw. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They go play action with Manning. Makes the grab. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Powers through the defender. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
The play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Searching for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arch Madness. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Coleman. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Second and long here. To the air. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Third down from the gun, Manning. And he avoids the sack.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
The Longhorns will try to convert on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Gives it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not a lot of room to make this catch.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Turning it on. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. Great job by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Turns it upfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. A give to Brown. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll send the back in motion. To throw, Manning. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, third and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chain.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Straight ahead, it's Jenkins. Maybe a crease. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Jackson gonna throw it. Look out! He'll try to do it himself. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that.
Caught, and he's got room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bobcats are marching down the field.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Running inside, it's Jenkins.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Burgess. And he's brought down after a short gain. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Arch is going to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Unloads to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fourth down, Manning. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Upstairs to make the catch. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Art's going to spin it again. Complete, left side, Coleman. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right side, it's Townsend. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Driving forward, it's Brown. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Here's Manning to throw. Under pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Rush right in his face. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the...
They will score! Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Jackson will throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Second down, going to throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Texas State. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He's out past the 35. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Longhorns head coach at the half. Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him. They expected big things out of him, and he has shown that he is capable so far here in this game. They want to continue that momentum behind the strong running game of his first half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Out wide right, it's Brown. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on. Just got rid of that one.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They're all over it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Keeps it moving. It's Smothers. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hand off for Brown. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Manning on play action. Still looking to his right. Working that left side now. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing Manning. Right side, it's Coleman. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sells to run, looking to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. Stopped right there.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it! And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Here's Brown. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Manning. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
End of the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback Keith. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. On the return, they drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They give it to him again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Making the adjustment. Manning with the play fake. Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's Arch to throw. Lets it fly. And wings it incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
A give to Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Winston. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Hit as he throws. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
Play action, here's Manning. He'll throw it. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Longhorn. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hand.
Looking deep. Picked off to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. One more time, it's Brown. Finding some room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
At the 45 on his way. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He's changing the play. They're going to ride this running back. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Smothers. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Brown. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
4th down, Manning. Touchdown, Texas. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Fires to the middle. Had to force that one.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Jackson will throw. Out wide right, it's Evans. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the gun, it's Jenkins. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the